sometimes I wish I had a piano in studio. A piano so I can play sad music. Because that was a sad moment. It was. Hey, it was. It was a sad moment, Sean. You're looking at me like you think I'm the Cheshire Cat right here with a big grin on my face, and I would never do that. First off, thoughts and prayers to Aaron Rodgers. And second, I mean, you just hate to see that happen. It's a football, a violent game, and you hate to see that happen. You truly do. What? You hate to see that happen. Sean, you look like you don't believe me.
No, you're saying all the right things.
You hate to see that happen. I mean, you hate to see a team that was loving the smell of its own farts going into this year, complete with lots of ass kissing and butt slapping on a terrible reality TV show. You hate to see the hype just go up in flames the fourth play of a season. You hate to see that. Truly, it's really sad when a fan base that is just blissfully naive thinks that this year is going to be different. And it's not. It's sad. You feel for them. You look at them, you see their sad little faces, and you wonder, like, how are they going to be able to recover? What are they going to do? You wonder, like, how are their families going to bear with them all football season, the people who root for this team? Like, how are you going to deal with Papa after the game's done, getting absolutely hammered on a bottle of Jack Daniels to drown away the sorrows of the fact that his identity is based on a football team that's been good once in its entire existence in 1969? What do you do? What do you do there? So truly today, I feel for Aaron Rodgers, thoughts and prayers. I feel for Dwayne Brown. I actually do feel bad for Dwayne Brown. That bleep happens. And I really feel for Jets fans. It's just so hard. It really is, Sean. To see what Jets fans are going through today. It's sad.
Yeah, it is. The beautiful moment with Aaron Rodgers carrying the American flag, ignoring that, last November, Deshaun Kaiser said that Aaron Rodgers told him that he doesn't believe in 9/11. But never mind all that.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, no, I mean, he got to carry the flag for the Jets on 9/11.
Oh, my
even
God.
Even though Deshaun Kaiser said that he told him to look into that.
Oh, my God.
It didn't go down the way people said it did.
Well, hey, listen, okay. What hard left turn? Because I don't know if I want to go down that.
No, I'm just saying I feel bad for Aaron Rodgers.
I actually do feel bad for Aaron Rodgers.
My heart goes out to him and his family, too.
MRI confirms torn Achilles, so it's official. I think this is just a couple of minutes ago. Everyone expected to be a torn Achilles. I got to say, shout out to all the internet doctors who were rewatching that play to see if Aaron Rodgers' calf vibrated. You're sickos.
In real time, though, I will say, and I was watching it with our very own Joe George and Brian McDonald, and we were like, "Wait, what just happened?" Because he went down. It was a normal looking sack. And then the next play, he was standing up, looking to the sideline for the play call, and then he just sits down. And we're like, wait, I thought he was like cramping up. I didn't know what was happening.
And if you watch the Manning cast version of it, all of a sudden,
I didn't.
You see Peyton and Eli, the sidebar, and all of a sudden, they're showing Aaron Rodgers being put on a cart coming out of the tent, and their jaws dropped. The broadcast with
Eli Manning's face is always kind of like that, but
fair point. Joe Buck, Troy Aikman, I think that they sensed something was up, but to see the reaction, that's everyone's reaction. But especially the poor Jets fans out there, because you just hate to see this happen. And now I'm going to be serious. I hate Jets fans. I absolutely hate them.
Oh, so now you're being serious. Okay.
Now
okay.
I'm being serious.
Okay, I got you.
Now I'm being serious. And again, I don't want Aaron Rodgers to get hurt. But I do want Jet fans to continue to be miserable. And I don't know what it says about me, Sean, where I like that certain fan bases just constantly got to eat it. I thought it was funny that Cubs fans had to deal with losing all those years. I'm sure people thought the same thing with some of the teams I grew up rooting for in the Boston area. Understandably so, because of what I'm doing right now. But I'm so happy about this. And you know why I'm happy about this? You know how petty I am? So on the most recent episode of the Talkin' Texans podcast that I did with DJ Bieneme, we're going to do another one a little bit later today to take a look back at the Texans' loss to the Ravens. Someone responded to the video that we posted of it. This person's Twitter handle was SJets7. His avatar is a picture of Aaron Rodgers. He is not Aaron Rodgers. He responded to this saying, the beginning of an NFL season when even poverty Texans fans have hope. LOL. And I responded to him saying, this is coming from a Jets fan. He said to me, a team that's better than yours. And first off, I was like, well, I'm a Patriots fan. You're an insect in the grand scheme of things. You know, I'm just better than you because of where my parents had sex and where I was birthed. But because I got to watch good football, and you never have. It's fine, though, you know. You'll never see it.
They got 3 plays of good football.
They've got 2 teams. You could have jumped on the Giants bandwagon either of those 2 years. You probably did, given the way that New York fans operate. They're very fickle, these people. They act like they're not. But I said, man, a lot of pressure this year. A lot of pressure. And to see it all come crumbling down 4 plays in, it sucks that it came on an injury, but I'm not going to lie. I loved it. And you know what? Sometimes it's okay to root for bad things to happen to the teams that go up against your teams because sports, it's okay to do this. You're not wishing for injury. You're just wishing for those people to continue to be miserable because it's fun. It's fun to laugh at them. It's okay, guys. It's okay. If you're an A&M fan right now, you're allowed to root against UT this coming Saturday, hoping that they follow up a win against Alabama with a loss against Wyoming. Vice versa, if you're a UT fan, you're allowed to be low-key as happy that A&M got their doors blown off by Miami as you are about UT winning that game against Bama. And I know some of you guys are. This is a little sneaky element of sports that I feel like we're all unwilling to say, especially us in sports media. And look, the sports fan in me, I can never let it die. The petty side of me, I can never let it die. I love seeing the Jets fans miserable. I do. Suck it. I wallow in this. You talked so much trash this offseason thinking it was going to go differently, and I love every second of it. Does this make me a bad person? Probably. Don't care. I love it, and I'm licking up your tears like I'm Eric Cartman at the end of Scott Tenorman Must Die, the greatest South Park episode of all time.
Yeah, the getting the end result of Jet fan misery, whether it was going to come on the 4th play of their season or like week 18 when something catastrophic happens and they lose in the most stupid way possible to miss the playoffs or whatever. Like this was always going to happen. Jets fans were always going to feel like this at some point this season.
Probably. It was going to happen. But for it to happen on the 4th play, Sean, it's just so funny.
Especially
it really is. It's comedic timing and it's hilarious misery.
Especially with Jets fans like Mike Greenberg, the chronicling of
like our guy Jake Asman,
like of Mike. Well, I'm just saying specifically Mike Greenberg's like the series of tweets from his wife where it was like pregame ready, and it was like him and a whole bunch of other ESPN people like all like having fun. Like I think like Damian Woody and Dominique Foxworth were there.
I wish I had been there.
And then the next one was just stunned with.
You know,
with Mike Greenberg just staring like 1,000-yard stare.
You know, I this is gonna sound mean, and I believe me, I really like Jake Asman. I do, good guy, but I kept on refreshing his Twitter to see if he had said anything, And it took a while because it was alarmingly silent on his front. And Sean Mapes and
The silence was deafening.
right. Sean. Oh wait, no, you came on the October trip. Sean, you didn't see this.
No. I told when I was here with Joe and Brian, I told them this story.
Oh my God.
From you and Vanessa
It was
on the trip.
The funniest
with the wheelhouse.
thing. This is why I love it. Like the Jets, like just keep on doing this, and I'm sorry, I find it hilarious. We're going to a dinner. It's supposed to be Vanessa, Brad, Cody, Jake, and Andrew Carlson and me. R.I.P. to several of those people. They are no longer with us.
Yeah, not dead, just don't work here.
They either, yeah.
2 of them left on their own. No, 3 of them.
3 of them left on their own.
Most of them left on their own.
Oh, man, don't rub it in. Don't rub it in. And I remember before we got on the plane, Jake had said, you just can't imagine a world where the Jets are better than the Patriots. And I was like, no, I can't. It'll never happen. And part of me is trolling because I realize eventually there's a chance that it will happen. And it's happened a couple of times before. But then, like, as we're going to dinner, Zach Wilson in a preseason game, like, his leg spontaneously combusts. And, like, I know Jake was just devastated by this.
And that was Zach Wilson.
Yeah, Sean. Oh, you know what? I'm a sick person. Whatever. I admit it. I'm the one radio host that's not going to be like thoughts and prayers to Jets fans. Nope. I enjoy that you're miserable today. Suck it.